There could be a lot of death, there could be disease, there could be wars, there could be psychological imbalances, there could be lot of turmoil in human life. Whenever these solar flares happen, great yogis rose in that culture. I want to make sure all the consecrations I want to do, I finish within this next 4.5 years. Will humanity bring disaster upon themselves, or will they bring realization and transformation upon themselves? The solar flare activity in the sun has gone up significantly, and it's going up further. Maybe about 17, 18 months ago it started. When the solar flares increase, it has a significant impact on the magnetic field of the planet and the amount of radiation that happens. There are various things, I don't want to go into the science of it, but it has serious impact on all planets. Our concern is Earth. So these solar flares are happening, autonomic nervous system is seriously impacted by this, everybody knows this. I know this from what happens in my system, and I see how it is happening in other people's systems. Digestive system, your breathing process, your ability to digest, your ability to breathe and absorb what you need to absorb, everything is affected by the solar flares. So when this started, the solar flares started happening, and I felt certain things within my system. Then I inquired with a few people, what is happening? Things like this. Then they said the solar flares have kicked out. The next 6 years, they will be at a very high pitch, the kind of pitch that we have not seen in our lifetime at least. So now the solar activity, one way is in the Indian traditions and in scriptures and other things. I'm not an expert on this, but I know it has been said that when solar activity rises like that, there could be a lot of death, there could be disease, there could be wars, there could be psychological imbalances, there could be lot of turmoil in human life and lot of upheavals in animal life, every life on the planet, because it affects your nervous system, digestive system, pulmonary system, everything. In this time, will humanity bring disaster upon themselves, or will they bring realization and transformation upon themselves? Is in the hands of human beings. I would like to see something very positive and wonderful happens. This is going to be next few years a charged up time on this planet. Are we going to use this charge for transformation, realization, or are we going to stab at each other, kill each other, do something terrible to each other because some stimulus is happening in our body, we don't have equanimity, then we will damage each other. This is where we are. You will watch it as it progresses. And whenever these solar flares happen, great yogis rose in that culture. At the same time, battles happen, disastrous events happen, sometimes earthquakes happened, because the magnetic forces in the planet and the thermal forces in the core of the planet are all being influenced by the solar flares. So, this, if you're conscious, this is a fantastic time, because I want you to understand this. It is only in the summer, when the sun is really hot, all the plants really burst out. They know how to make use of the sun's energy. Winter also, of course, you were complaining, but something new. Every season gives you something new to complain. Whether it is a climatic season or your life seasons, always complaining about something because you don't learn how to ride it. So these solar flares, for a spiritual seeker who wants to transform his energy, well, this is a time when everything is cooking really well. I want to make sure all the consecrations I want to do, I finish within this next 4.5 years, because Sun himself with me.